Hi guys, Alan from Newlands Nursery, and this is today's 5-Minute Friday, and it's something you might not have seen before, something a little bit different but works so well. What we're going to do is plant up a hanging basket but for indoors rather than outdoors. So a lot of people hang them on curtain rails and stuff like that, and you can get specific clips and things to hang indoors, but so many plants, actually house plants, work as trailing plants, and these are 3 examples. So we've got a hedgerow there, an ivy, we've got a spider plant there, and we've got a tradescantia. So whilst the spider plant doesn't traditionally trail that much, it does with a bit of weight. Sort of, you class it as semi-trailing really. It goes over and produces babies and stuff like that. So I want to show you how to plant this up. So this, we first put in a little bit of compost. So this is a relatively small basket. This is a 10-inch basket, but it's perfect for what we're doing. So I just put a thin layer of compost in the bottom, around about that much compost, so not too much. And what the idea is that we pick a plant, and once we place it on the surface of the compost, it actually comes to the right level here. So then we can start planting. So I get the plant we want to plant up, give the pot a nice squeeze, and that just releases the roots away from the side of the pot, and I just place it, don't push it down, just place it on the compost. And what I'll do is I'll rotate the basket so you can see what I'm doing. So then we grab another plant and give the pot a squeeze like that, just to release the roots, and again just place it on the compost like that. And then the 3rd plant, which I'll bring round the front for you, again give the pot a nice squeeze and just place on the compost just like that. Okay, now that all is left to do is actually fill in the gaps. So you always get gaps when you plant a basket or a container like this. So we just fill in the gaps with a little bit more compost. Now something that is worth noting is I'm not pushing it down, I'm not squeezing or compacting the compost, I'm just placing it in. And the reason for that is we want the roots to get into this fresh compost. We don't want to restrict the ability for the plant to get the roots into the compost. Because if you compact it a bit, it's just going to be harder for the plant, which is not what we want. Sometimes, as with this one, it takes a little bit of shifting around to make it nice and neat, but that is done, as simple as that. So like I said, the ivy is going to trail over nicely, as is the tradescantia, and this spider plant here, as it grows, and they grow quite quickly, as it grows, the weight of the leaves help it sort of semi-trail, and this looks fantastic in a house. So all that's left to do is give it a water, give it a nice water, and then put it in the place that you're going to keep it. At this size, and to be honest, at any size really, you can leave it like that, so it doesn't have to trail to begin with, but as it gets bigger, really the full effect for this basket is to let it trail. So hang it up somewhere, and in the summer months this could be hung outside with no problem at all. When we get to June, July, it'll be absolutely fine. So well worth considering when we get a bit warmer. But if you've got any questions at all, then get in contact. We'll see you soon.